Welcome back to my playthrough of Fantasian Neo Dimension, not Neo Fantasian like I just called it a second ago in my head. I, not gonna lie, just took a break to sort of reset myself, and I really want to get into whatever's next here in this machine world we're now in, because things seem to finally be happening in the game, and we seem to be making some good progress. I'm wondering if we're gonna run into those little robots, if this is that same place. I don't know. So, bit of a junkyard here, not gonna lie. Looks like I might be able to kind of go a little bit north, maybe, but definitely south and around to that exit over there. But let's see what we've got. What are you?
I wonder what this is.
Whatever it is, there's one over here as well. It
Ale.
appears to be a switch. I'll try pressing it.
But what if it's dangerous?
Won't know until you try.
System online. How may I assist you?
I don't know what they are, but I guess they're not going to hurt us.
Keenly observed. In fact, I'd say they seem rather helpful.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's nice. I guess I can't go across that. Yeah, can't really jump. Checking some angles of the camera here. Nothing. I guess we just go. All right.
Here they are.
Okay. Well.
Smells fishy.
Okay, RoboGuard. I guess that he's gonna block anything that I try and shoot through him. Don't have anybody stealing, so that's one less thing to worry about. Weak to lightning, which I don't have. Weak to lightning, okay, which I kind of assumed. A Dragoon. You look nothing like Kane Highwind. Alright, well, let's test that. Oh, it did not block. Okay.
Ow!
Alright. Alright.
That was close.
And I gotta remember, Kina now, her basic attack will restore magic. That's on the staff she's using now. Gotta keep that in mind. Because I don't know how well I'll be able to...
What were those things?
We're not in the Queendom anymore.
Mechanical.
By the Founders, what sort of place is this?
Hey, Cheryl. Do you think we'll ever get home?
You've been here for like
Not
5
without a
minutes.
serious attitude adjustment, we won't. Come now, Kina. Let's keep moving.
Yeah, you're right.
A pity Leo isn't here, so we could at least use the Dimension.
I was just gonna wonder about that. Since they were new enemies, I didn't look in the corner of the screen, but since they were new enemies, I had just assumed that that's why they appeared, if nothing else. Alright. Left looks like maybe a chesty area. Oh, it is.
See what I can do.
Okay, nothing bad so far. Sparkly. Got a battery. Okay, I'm sort of skipping some of these fights that are just the same thing. Aha! That's a noxious noise. Protocol ring. Ooh, machine breaker. Nice. Okay, stop with that noise. Dear God, that's worse than a dial-up.
What is it now?
Guard pod.
Quiet down.
It said the word fatal on there. Was that her new thing? From her... From the new ring? Let's read the description on that, actually. Increased damage. Okay. Alright. I just assumed that would only be on her basic, but... Further testing required.
What's wrong?
There is something about which we must speak.
Your protector
When you
is my
stopped the
mother.
Uzra, you did it with a great barrier of light. No offense, but it was far more powerful magic than you usually wield.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how I did it either.
And then, when we went to see the fortune teller in Vents,
What is it, Cheryl?
when she showed me your guardian spirit, what I saw was my mother.
What?
I have no doubt it was her. But how? Why?
I don't know.
It seems as if my mother is protecting you somehow. Why is that, Kina?
I have no idea. When you say your mother, you mean the deceased queen, right?
Who else could I mean? My dear mother, Queen Synthana.
It's a cool name.
I'm sorry, Cheryl. I really don't know the reason.
I suppose, deep down, I knew that you wouldn't.
Nobody knows anything in this game. Sparkly. Yeah. Very aggressive camera changes. Cool. Alright.
Here I come!
I do want to get a scan on the guard pod. Okay. Again, weak to electricity that I don't have. I'm curious. Okay. Let's just do a basic.
That's how it's done.
Oops, sparkly.
Yes, I've got it. I see exactly what's going on here.
What's going on where?
You're using my mother and tormenting her spirit.
What?
Cheryl, what are you saying?
It's true, isn't it? It has to be. You possess great magical power, do you not? Clearly, you've captured my mother's spirit and claimed her power for your own.
Evel Knievel couldn't have made that jump.
When I saw her spirit, she looked to be in such pain.
Cheryl, I don't even know anything about your mother.
Maybe you aren't doing it on purpose, but your powers are making you do it. It's your fault that we're stuck here. Stuck in this monstrous machine world.
Okay, I'm liking
Release my
Cheryl
mother's
less
spirit
and
at
less
once.
as this conversation's going on.
Release her and take me home from this horrible place.
I guess she's under stress and is clearly not reacting well.
I'm sorry, Kina. I know you're telling the truth. For whatever reason, my mother's spirit guards you. It's not your fault. What's gotten into me to make me say such hideous things?
Cheryl.
But I'm going to say what I'm sure we're all thinking. Lost sister? Because we don't know, you know, Kina doesn't know who her parents are. She was found in the woods. I'm just throwing it out there. No idea. Someone had to say it and you weren't, so.
Right now, let's focus on getting back to Leo. We can figure out the rest later.
And it is kind of a very Final Fantasy thing to do.
Come on, let's go.
Regulator chip. I haven't even looked at the map since we got in here. There's a lot of map over there that was nothing. I'm a little concerned I missed something back there. Oh, hello.
Who do you think I am? Oh, how you'll glisten.
Nice!
I'm going to take a moment to heal up or top off magic at some point here. A save point soon, maybe?
This place. I recognize it.
Oh? What do you know?
Thank you, that was less
When Ollie
accusatory.
told Leo's fortune, we saw it. The city of machines and the malevolent god.
The malevolent god. You mean to say he could be here?
I mean to
And
say.
is there Macteria as well? Let us press onward, Kina. We might find out what is afoot.
Ah, goody. Yeah. Alright. Hey, little yellow dude. You're not the yellow... Are you the little yellow dude from earlier?
Whoa!
It is!
Oh my.
They sure left in a hurry.
They seem different from the other robots somehow. Curious.
Oh, is this
It
what
appears to be a locket.
Leo dropped? Yeah,
There's a picture inside.
I noticed that
I've seen this woman before.
somewhere in the menu, and I didn't say anything because I didn't see it at the time. I saw it when I replayed, that Leo had a locket on. It was mentioned, or I saw it in a menu somewhere, and then when he dropped something at the end, they're like, oh my, he dropped something. Then all of a sudden, that wasn't there anymore in your inventory. And so, I don't think I said anything about it when I did the video after that. But, okay, that makes sense. I don't know why they dropped it now.
This is Leo's mother.
Why did that robot have such a thing?
Because it was my buddy.
Let's go after them. We might find something out.
Sparkles and angles and such. Doorway. Nope. Whoa.
What's that thing?
Oh,
Impact!
damn. Oh, we should scan.
I
Shoot.
let my guard down.
Alright, I should have enough.
What's this?
Bomb kit. Too bad I can't steal, huh?
Let's keep it up.
Just yell out, we're friends of Leo's.
What is this? A security alarm? How dare you block our path? Do you not know who I am?
I don't think they
Stand
know or
aside for
care.
Cheryl, heir to the queendom of Vibra.
I don't think they're very interested in princesses around here. Something doesn't smell right. Look out!
What the? It's like it's inspired by tunnel armor from FF6. Just bigger.
Be careful.
Okay, well let's get a Atomecha. Atomecha? Oh, goody, it has missile pods and lasers and such, and is weak to lightning that I don't have. Okay. Oh, I do have items though, come to think of it. Okay, how much? Okay, alright, I don't know which one's gonna be the better one to... Missiles are generally bad. I say, not knowing what the hell I'm talking about. But I do have... I think I can do better with my magic.
Holy light!
Alright, let's do an ice. Let's get some comparisons here. Actually, let's do ice strike.
Quiet down.
Oh yeah, that's better. Ooh.
Are you okay?
Phew.
Defense down missiles. Okay, could be worse.
Oh, how you'll glisten.
Okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Holy light!
Take out them side things. That totally sounded like Han's blaster.
Now.
Come on, magic!
Yeah.
I've got you.
Are you okay?
Phew.
We try slowing it down.
Have some of this.
Cool. Alright, we seem to be doing okay on dishing out damage here. Yay, defense back to normal. Alright, well, 1700 from her other thing? Only 1,000 from basic, okay. Oh, good God.
Quiet down.
Okay.
That's how it's done.
Cool. Nice top way to top off at the end of the fight there.
Well, there's that taken care of. And yet, the gate remains closed.
Look, Cheryl. They're carrying those boxes over to the other side.
Perhaps we can use them to our advantage. Let us find a place from which we can ride one of the boxes. It may take us to those two robots, or even some way back home.
Or into an inferno where they incinerate the contents of the boxes. You don't know. Just saying. Okay. Okay, no, chill with the... That is really such an obnoxious noise. Oh, okay, now I see where we are. Like I know where I'm going.
Step aside. Oh, it's done.
Oh, chest. Chest's down there. I don't know if I can ride the lift back up though. I no idea. Okay. Oh, yes, I can ride the lift back up.
Step aside. Knight.
All right, good little fight.
I'd say that went well.
No, I'm going for the chest.
If we can get inside a box, we may be taken to the other side of the gate.
Let's use one of those boxes over there.
No, let's backtrack. Okay. Lift coming down up there. Cool. Potion. Okay.
Sheesh, we're busy.
Night impact! That's how it's done.
I am kind of missing the dimension and the ability to store up fights rather than getting to them piecemeal here. Once you're used to having that. All this backtracking through all this for one chest of Pezzo. I don't know that word. A kill bone. Ooh. Well, yeah. What's she using now? Okay, actually, okay, so she has her basic thing. She has the ability to just restore it using one turn of action. Let's do that. Because she's also killing more things. So. Alright, well that's groovy. And I saw you, sparkly thing. And that looks like it. Okay. At least it wasn't a whole lot of backtracking. What the?
Sheesh, we're busy. Come on, Magic.
To arms! Hardly a challenge.
Okay. I didn't see how much magic she got back.
Bryn, looks like this plan is a success. We make a great team, Cheryl.
Stop talking or the robot's gonna hear you.
Did I say something wrong?
No, not at all.
Cheryl?
Okay.
It seems as though we've made it to the other side. Let's get out of this thing.
Mission accomplished.
Indeed. Now to find those robots.
Where the hell am I now? Okay.
Step aside. To arms! Right. I'd say that went well.
Hey, there they are.
Let's not lose them again.
All right. But I was about to say, that looks like a. I don't have a machine key. Machine key? No, I had a crystal. Okay. I didn't think anything would happen if I stepped on a lift that was already up. Secret base. Nice of them to label the secret base. Are we doing a Wall-E revolution here? Getting the robots to fight back?
Look at all the robots.
This place is certainly more inviting than what we've seen thus far.
Is it
even
though?
Smells nicer.
Okay.
I bet they're friendly robots.
You can tell that from the scent?
Those two robots we saw before must be around here
They
somewhere.
smell like friendly oil.
Unless you can sniff them out, I suppose
That
we
doesn't
better
sound
start
right.
looking.
Hello. Reorganized by order. Pure of heart and emotionally attuned can be great kings. New great kings are chosen every year. I was not chosen this year. Okay. You still a rest stop? Oh, weapon. What? Oh, just an item shop. Okay, I was very confused with convert to items. Like, what the? Suction pop absorbs mist. Okay. Disarms a time bomb. Oh, okay. All right, that's cool. All right. Carry out the great organization to bring order to the realm was our purpose. However, our purpose has changed. We are now directed by our hearts. The secret base is a refuge for us robots and with hearts. A city of our own. I feel irritated for some reason. Is irritation one of my emotions? Well, I don't like it. Does it make you irritated? All traces of chaos, that which disturbs order, will be purged from the realm. Such is the will of the god that rules this world of machines. The robots keep mentioning order and god. What's that about? Affirmative. Affirmative. Message received and understood. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, I'm assuming you were blocking me from going in had I tried. Nope, but I put you on the map, damn it. Okay. Alright. I guess we've talked to the things we need to talk to. Let's go to the giant mechanical tree stump.
Does this show the world that we're in now?
Here, you may peruse records of this realm's reorganization process. This world is completely mechanized. It is undergoing a rapid process of reorganization and compression. Current order levels are estimated at approximately 85%.
What happens when it reaches 100%?
The realm will achieve 0.
Okay.
You mean it'll disappear?
Precisely. We've constructed this secret base to resist that outcome.
So all of the machines are reorganizing the realm, except for the machines that are trying to stop it.
Yes.
That sounds complicated.
The most effective means of stopping the reorganization lies in chaos. Certain elements, such as hearts and emotions, are chaotic in nature. Such emotions are blessings from Lord Bam, who resists the forces of order.
Wait, Did you say Lord Vam?
You can't mean Vam the Malevolent. He's the one who's been spreading bacteria all over our world. What does it all mean? What is Vam trying to do?
Are you ready? It's time. We are gonna meet them.
Yes? I mean, no. My heart is pounding.
I'm not ready.
Neither am I.
The robots from before.
They're upstairs. Hurry before they leave again.
This is very much a what the hell is going on sort of thing. Great Kings? Oh. So my little buddies the Great Kings right now, I guess?
I cannot proceed. My heart, it is going to burst.
Settle down.
But the humans are already... Oh. Salutations.
Hello.
Fleeing like common thieves is hardly behavior befitting royalty.
Wait, we can explain. Our hearts went into overdrive.
So you two are robots that possess hearts as well.
And a
I
beer
think
gut,
you got
apparently.
this.
Leo's locket, an important item.
Leo? You know Leo?
I was afraid we might have lost it. Thank you for retrieving it. It was Master Leo who installed our hearts in the first place.
Leo gave you your heart. Just as Vam the Malevolent gave hearts to other robots?
Correct. It is thanks to Master Leo that all robots here can coexist. Though it may be presumptuous of me to say, Master Leo did excellent work. In fact, we have been selected to be the Great Kings for this year. Only a robot with a heart pure enough to resist order can become a Great King.
And the hearts Leo gave you were particularly pure?
Correct. We are, in a sense, much like Master Leo himself.
Aww.
I knew it. That's why you smell so gentle.
Perhaps it also explains why my heart reacted so strongly to the sight of you. It beats so hard, I feared it might burst.
Don't make the princess jealous.
Ba-bum. That's Leo's heart.
Wait, so that means...
Perhaps the necklace was the ruse. And he actually has feelings for me.
Leo...
Meanwhile,
At the Hall of Justice.
Figured it wouldn't work. I need one of the jewels on Cheryl's necklace. That's the only way I can warp to the machine realm.
Okay.
What can I do? Kina.
She got another
Cheryl.
necklace?
Hang on, you two. I'll find a way to save you.
From now on, you're Prickle.
I missed the R at first. I thought she called it Pickle when I read it.
You're Clicker.
Prickle and Clicker.
Acceptable. Is there a reason for these names?
You're just kinda, you know, prickly.
Are you suggesting my behavior has thorns somehow? This reasoning does not compute.
And you're totally...
Huh? I'm...
Your sense of aesthetics
Yeah,
is
keep
truly
pushing buttons.
singular, Kina.
Thanks. I think.
We dubbed thee Prickle and Clicker. Perfectly suitable names, I'd say.
Your ship name is Pricker. Clickle?
We have never had such designations before. Previously, we were identified only by serial number.
Lucky us, right? Prickle.
Affirmative. We are indeed fortunate, Clicker. My heart is reacting to the sound of my new name. It feels like nervousness, but different somehow.
This feeling is joy.
Anyhow, Prickle and Clicker, we were hoping to ask a favor of you.
Ah, yes. You are looking for a way to return to your home realm. We
Yeah.
shall assist you. It is the least we can do to thank you for our names. I will use that terminal over there to collect data on the human realm. However, I must ask for your patience, as this might take some time. I suggest that you rest your bodies in the room next door.
Okie dokie.
I'd like to ask you something, if I may.
What is your query?
Did Leo talk about me?
Which one of us caused your hearts to beat fastest?
Seriously, Cheryl?
Right?
One moment. Calculating. According to diagnostic data,
Oh crap. Okay, she was pissing me off in the previous section, but she's got a bit more sass to her, so I'm going Cheryl. I don't know that this makes any difference whatsoever, but I'm getting some serious Aerith and Tifa vibes going on. Robot ba-bump.
Deciding also made my heart go ba-bump, ba-bump.
Okay.
I suggest that you rest your bodies. I suggest that you rest.
Your name is Pear. Because he's a prickle and you're a pear, so prickly pear. And you are also pear-shaped. And camera, chill out. Your name is Bonkers.
What's wrong?
Let's see. Bacteria gathers chaos for Vam the Malevolent. It's brought to the machine realm to oppose the forces of order. And order is...
Cheryl, you're going to wear yourself out. Let's just rest up and focus on getting back home, okay?
Yes, I suppose you're right. But still, there's something that gnaws on my mind.
Am I sure their hearts beat faster for me? Okay. Oh, excuse me. A bit late, but I want to keep playing. Oh, hello. No, but I'm marking them on the map, damn it. Sure. What shenanigans are we gonna get up to next? I had assumed that would actually do something. Arrested in the guest room. Y'all done?
Using this terminal, I have investigated your origins. You came from the human realm.
Yes, I know.
Please observe. Are you familiar with wormholes?
There's a hole in the sky over Vents. Is that a wormhole?
This machine realm is connected to the human realm by a wormhole.
Interesting.
Lord Vam has modified Sentinel units to create new machines. He also created a wormhole in order to send them to your realm.
Let me guess. Those machines, bacteria, and they're traveling to our world through the wormhole.
So if I'm getting this right, The wormhole connects to our world. It's like a tunnel between this world and ours.
Vam creates the bacteria here in the machine realm, then sends it through the wormhole to contaminate our realm.
For clarity's sake, I will use your term, bacteria, in further explanation. The bacteria was created for the purposes of collecting emotion.
Okay, I was getting that sense.
What purpose could that serve?
Bringing it here.
Vam is acting in opposition to order. By gathering emotions, he gathers chaos for his cause as well. Bestowing hearts upon the robots here is another form of his protest.
I might be wrong, but if that wormhole connects to our world, we might be able to use it to go home.
It certainly seems plausible. But before we jump in, might I use that device? I'd like to see what else it can tell us.
This device directly accesses the user's memories to transmit information. However, its effects on a human subject have not been verified.
I want to try it.
Ah.
What are we doing here?
This feels strange. I can't smell anything. Is this a dream or something?
Hi there. My OBS actually cut out about halfway through this sequence you're about to watch, so I'm just jumping in really fast to re-record this and drop my commentary out, because it's not my first reaction, so it's kind of pointless now. So, but I'll pick it up at the end and I'll let you know my thoughts.
The first daughter. Tragedy rocked the queendom of Vibra. The newborn princess had been kidnapped. The kidnapper left a sinister message, which hung like a storm cloud over the palace.
We are here to darken the future of Vibra. We have taken your nameless princess, she who shall call chaos upon the queendom. We demand the immediate termination of the royal bloodline and the full transfer of power to the people.
Vibra, having barely just finished celebrating the birth of the princess, was now filled with mourning over her disappearance. Queen Synthana and her husband, Prince Garland, rallied their most trusted vassals. The company immediately began searching for the missing princess. In 2 days' time, Prince Garland managed to track down the kidnapper's hideout. But the newborn princess was nowhere to be found. The child had vanished without a trace. Queen Synthana put on a brave face before her subjects, though inside, she was racked with grief over her daughter's disappearance.
Children of Vibra, I thank you for the many tears you've shed for your dear princess. No matter what threats befall our nation, I will continue to serve you, good people of Vibra. I urge you to wipe your tears and remain positive.
The queen boldly addressed and implored her subjects, but they were shocked to see the toll tragedy had taken on her body. Queen Synthana appeared before her people 3 days after the princess's abduction. In that short time, she had become thin and frail. Her body betrayed the desperation in her heart as a mother who had lost her daughter. But strength still shined in her eyes. She refused to let her citizens succumb to despair as she had. Still, it was plain to see that the queen was pushing herself too far. The search for the heiress to the throne continued, but the abducted princess's whereabouts remained unknown.
This is my fault,
the queen said, her eyes tired and hollow. Prince Garland took his wife's frail hand into his own. But all he could say to comfort her was,
"It is not your fault. It is not your fault."
Garland's voice wavered as he repeated these words again and again. Synthana watched her husband in silence.
The future I'd once envisioned is no longer possible. I no longer have the power to lead the people of Vibra.
We only need more time. Our people will grant us that.
I feel so weak.
The Queen could barely manage a whisper.
I've tried reaching out for her again and again, but I fear I've done all that I can do.
Queen Synthana was a powerful mage. It stood to reason that her daughter would inherit such power. Since the abduction, Synthana had tried desperately to detect her daughter's magical energy. But she had not found a single hint of the princess, and now her own powers waned within her. In her grief, the Queen's magic dwindled. It was as if Queen Synthana's heart had frozen, totally overwhelmed by the loss of her daughter.
Oh, if only I'd given her a name straight away, instead of waiting for her naming ceremony. Try as I might to call for her, she's without a name to call. I can still feel her warmth in my hands. Her tiny body, so fragile, so delicate.
Tears streamed down Queen Synthana's face. Prince Garland gently wiped his wife's cheeks dry.
My queen, please, try to be at ease. I am here with you. I know it seems as though there's no end to this sadness, but I am by your side to bear it with you.
Prince Garland squeezed her hand tightly. He hoped that he could give her his warmth, his presence, in place of their daughters, and thus share with her some of his strength. Synthana finally lifted her gaze to meet her husband's. Looking into her tear-drenched eyes, Garland spoke.
You must focus on your own health. It's the best thing you can do for her now.
Prince Garland reached out to hold Synthana. Synthana surrendered to her husband's tender embrace and wrapped her arms around him. He held her even tighter. Synthana needed his support. It was as vital to her as the air she breathed. The princess's whereabouts remained unknown. Days became weeks. Weeks became months. In time, the Vibran public came to assume their princess was dead, but none dared say so out loud. The citizens remained strong and granted Queen Synthana and Prince Garland fealty and love. Eventually, the people of Vibra stopped talking about the nameless princess altogether.
Is this a story about the queen that's evidently protecting me? I don't get it.
Where am I? My senses are betraying me. No, they've abandoned me entirely.
The second daughter. Several years had passed since the princess was abducted. At long last, the queendom of Vibra awoke to a joyous new morning, for Queen Synthana was expecting her second child. That wasn't all of Synthana's newfound fortune. Her magical power had also regenerated somewhat, perhaps due to her renewed desire to protect her new daughter. The adoring cries of Queen Synthana's faithful subjects welcomed her second child into the world. When the day of this new princess's naming finally arrived, she was given the name Cheryl. Cheryl grew up under careful protection, never far from Synthana's loving, watchful eye. Even as a toddler, Cheryl proved to be a quick thinker, and she grew into a fearless young girl. The people of Vibra, enthralled by their second princess, eventually all but forgot about her missing sister. Except for Synthana herself. When Cheryl was 3 years old, Queen Synthana felt deathly ill. Her court doctors did their best to uncover the root of the sickness that gnawed at their queen, but their trials all ended in failure. Queen Synthana withdrew from the public eye and spent her days lying in bed. Still, the young Cheryl would regularly visit the queen's bedroom, where her mother was usually well enough to teach her magic. At times, though, Synthana could do nothing but silently gaze into the distance. Cheryl sensed a great sadness in her mother's heart. She worked hard to make her mother smile again, doing her best to stay positive and clearly demonstrate the progress she'd made in her magical training. But Cheryl knew the truth. The queen had never given up the search for her unnamed sister. This created an unspoken tension between mother and daughter, a tension that even Prince Garland couldn't understand. Time passed, but Synthana showed no signs of recovery. The queen grew more and more gaunt by the day.
Mother's going to die.
Cheryl murmured one evening at the dinner table. Her words struck a dissonant chord with Prince Garland. He believed he knew the cause of his wife's terrible illness. Grief for the twin losses of her firstborn and her magical powers.
You're right, my darling,
said Queen Synthana, smiling sadly at her husband.
As you say, I cannot let go of our missing daughter. Her absence eats away at me even now. When she was here, I couldn't protect her. When she was gone, I couldn't save her. Is she alive? Or is she dead? I cannot even mourn her uncertainty.
Guilt and doubt had built up inside the queen, like rocks in a riverbed, slowly but surely wearing down what strength she had left. Giving birth to Cheryl and watching her grow up in safety only served to push her guilt for the loss of her firstborn over the brink. Unable at last to control the pain she'd kept harnessed for years, Queen Synthana knew she had reached a point of no return.
No, my queen, I forbid it. Ending your life would not change a thing.
Prince Garland was deeply saddened when he heard his wife's decision.
I am sorry, my darling, but I can never forgive myself for my weakness that day. Please, watch over Cheryl. She is a very strong child, but also very sensitive. She understands why I feel I must leave this world. I did so want to stay by her side. There is so much that I wanted still to teach her. I wanted to hold her hand and show her so many things. I wanted to walk with her and talk with her. I have failed both of my daughters.
Sensing something was amiss, Cheryl came running into the room. She dashed over to her mother and clung fast to her. Her attendant stepped in soon afterwards, but maintained his distance from the family.
I beg your pardon, Your Highness. I was unable to stop Princess Cheryl.
Never mind. Thank you, Sebastian.
Synthana smiled at the attendant to assuage his guilt. She then caressed Cheryl's hair gently.
Cheryl, you're such a strong girl.
Mother, don't.
Cheryl felt the weak touch of her mother's fingertips. She could tell the Queen barely had any strength left.
Cheryl, there is something I need to tell you. You must find your own destiny.
Destiny?
Cheryl repeated.
I tried my hardest to find my own destiny too. But your destiny belongs to you alone. You must find it. When you do, you'll become much stronger. You will grow into a queen worthy of your subjects' love.
Synthana reached out to Cheryl and closed her eyes. She tenderly ran her fingers through her daughter's hair. Both Cheryl and Garland sat beside her, watching without saying a word. Synthana's hand slowed to a stop. A moment later, it softly fell onto Cheryl's shoulder. At last, Queen Synthana was at peace.
I see. This is an old memory. A memory about my older sister who went missing. Oh, how her disappearance haunted you, Mother.
Cheryl, are you there? It's like I can feel you beside me. It's so strange.
The Lost Princess. In the ancient Vibran tongue, Kina means destiny. The kidnapped princess was passed along like an unwanted gift. Eventually, fate brought the nameless princess to the frontier town of N. Owen, acting on a whim to look in the alley where she had been left, may have been guided by destiny as well. When he saw the abandoned child, Owen felt a mysterious, luminous presence around her. It was a manifestation of Queen Synthana's desires to protect her daughter. Owen gave the child her first ever name, Kina. The ancient Vibran tongue recognized two senses of destiny. One is the state of a person as they drift through life, following the whims of society around them. But the other sense describes the path that a person finds for themselves.
The lost Vibran princess ended up in N, just like I did. And then she met Owen. Wait, it can't be. Can it? The lost princess. She's me. Cheryl.
Kina.
I don't know what to say. That woman in the light, she's my mother. She's our mother. It's hard to believe, but I know it's true. I'm the Queen's lost daughter. What was she like, Cheryl? know, our mother.
She was deeply sad. The mother I knew as I grew up was nearly always crying. They say she used to smile resolutely upon her subjects. But that was not the queen, not the mother that I knew. It was hard for a child to bear. Very, very hard. Seeing her lie there disconsolate. Knowing that she had lost someone whom I could never replace. Mother never saw me. Not really. Though I stood right before her. Mother's heart was filled with my sister's absence. It had no room for me. It is so very hard to feel unloved. And I felt it every single day. Oh, Kina, how you must despise me. How selfish you must think I am.
I don't think you're selfish, Cheryl. I even understand how you feel. Growing up, I had family in Owen. But I still always felt this deep, sharp pang of loneliness. It's painful not knowing who you are.
When you felt that spirit, it never occurred to you it was your mother?
I mean, I always felt like someone was protecting me, but I've had powerful magic since I was little. I just thought it was part of that. I never imagined it was my mother.
When I realized that my own mother was protecting you, I couldn't help but feel strange. And I'll admit, angry as well. Suddenly, I was that selfish, jealous little girl again. I wish that I could take back the horrible things I said to you.
I'm not the only one she protected. I know I wasn't fully conscious, but I could still feel it so clearly. Our mother appeared that day to protect both of us.
Kina.
I know she did.
You're right. Deep down, I felt it too.
Right?
Thank you, Kina. Perhaps she will appear again someday.
I'm sure she will. You know how good we...
Well, the next time she appears, we certainly have something to tell her.
We do? What's that?
How much she means to our family, of course.
Yeah, you're right. Let's talk to her together as sisters.
Yes, let's.
Okay, coming back from that scene.
Are you all right?
Are your systems operational? We feared your hearts malfunctioned.
Cheryl,
Oh, that's
I'm
a little,
so
like,
happy. I finally
thing
know
they
who
touched
I
is like a
am.
little figure sitting down. Looks kind of cute.
And I have a sister. I've wanted a family for my whole life.
I'll admit it feels a bit strange to suddenly have an older sister.
What is this warm feeling? Am I overheating?
And look at me. I have a little sister. So, are you going to call me Big Sis from now on?
Perhaps when Ribidons fly. Besides, you're royalty now, Kina. Someone will have to teach you the manners suitable to your station.
Royalty, huh?
Of course. But worry not. I shall instruct you most thoroughly and mercilessly. My dear sister.
Dear sister? Oh, that's not something I'm used to.
They look happy.
Diagnostics detect a familial bond forming between them. It is making me feel fuzzy inside.
Aha, our first lesson begins. Repeat. That is not something to which I am accustomed.
Cheryl,
What's wrong? My head.
Uh-oh.
The time is nigh.
The time is nigh for all of the divine artifacts to return to their master.
Cheryl?
Cheryl?
The lock.
It has been opened.
Cheryl!
Please, come back. That area is very dangerous.
Danger, danger.
Great Kings! Incoming signal from Lord Van.
There's just so much happening now in the story. Good lord.
They must be in the world of machines. I've got to get one of those jewels and warp there somehow. But how?
Welcome. Come, take a look. We've got a whole new stock of items, fresh off the Uzra.
The Uzra. Of course. I should try talking to the captain of the Uzra. As for Kina and Cheryl, I should tell Owen and Sebastian. But what could I even say to them?
Oops.
Oh, young man. Surely something I have tickles your fancy.
Sure.
Okay, we're back with Leo. Yeah, so as I explained right before that memory sequence started, OBS died, so rather than spliced halfway through, I just re-recorded it and left me out entirely. So reactions to that, obviously a little bit trite, saw it coming 8 billion miles away, but I appreciate the character growth and what they did with Cheryl's character, because it explains a bit of her harshness and it just, and where she's coming from and why a little bit she is the way she is. I mean, that has got to be hard as hell, growing up in a family, a house, a kingdom in this case, where just that you're like she said, I mean, you're fighting against a memory for your mother's love, which just is heartbreaking, but on one sense it sounds horrifying. And I was worried for a second in there that Kina was going to, or not Kina, Cheryl was going to hold that against Kina. Because here is the person that she was vying against, the memory of this dead sister that she was vying against the whole time, now suddenly in front of her. Also, potentially, let's just say it, vying for Leo's attention, if not affections. So, yeah. But yeah, as obvious as it was, I really appreciate the way they did that and the nuance that they're giving that part of the story. That took me by surprise. I really appreciate that that's the way they went with it, and that they told it, and that it makes emotional sense. So, I like it. Anyway, I don't know how much more I'm going to go here, because that took a while. I think I'll go a little bit here and see how much further we can do before I need to stop for the night, actually, because fortunately, a lot of the time during that story, I was getting tired, because it's getting late for me. I was hoping to play more tonight, but anyway. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, all sorts of weapons. Enhanced sword. Yeah. I mean, why not? And everything else the same. Okay. What about new armor? Or you're the fruit lady. You're the armor guy. Throw magic mana build. Okay, same stuff. Okay. Do you have anything fresh? Looks like the same basic stuff. And I assume you have nothing new. Oh, maybe you do. Or not. Okay. Okay, well, we need to head back to the ship. I don't have any new keys to deal with yet, so I can warp again. Yay! Uzra. No, that's N. Where's... Yeah, Leisure Cruiser Uzra. Okay, I was on the wrong thing. Capitan's room. Hello.
Ahoy, Leo.
Is that the crystal ball? What does it show you?
Well, lots of things. When it works, at least. I'll let you see it one of these days. By the way, you sailing solo today?
Actually,
yeah.
Cheryl and Kino were abducted.
You want to come join my party?
Abducted?
I need a buddy now.
Malevolent took them.
Vam the Malevolent?
He appeared and took them away. I couldn't stop him.
We've got to go after him. Where did he take him?
He said something about a machine realm. They're probably where I first lost my memories.
Good thing you've got that warp device. He can take you anywhere as long as you can remember it, right?
But I can't
Usually.
remember it.
But it can't take me back to that place full of machines. I think that's because it's somewhere beyond this world. If my memories are correct, we need one of the jewels from Cheryl's necklace. If we had one of those, we could upgrade the warp device.
Oh? Problem solved then.
Huh?
All you've got to do is remember where the necklace is and then warp there.
About that, I've tried, but I just can't seem to remember it.
God's sake, boy. There's nothing so important you can't forget it, huh?
Sounds about right.
Aha! I've got it. Take a peep at this.
What is this?
Okay.
Princess Cheryl's photo album. She lays it on thick with the Royal Act, but the princess is as vain as anyone. She even published this thing. Maybe a flip through this will remind you of something about the necklace.
I see.
They're playing that music. It's a little bit goofy.
You remember something?
Yeah. I remember crashing a palace party to try and steal her necklace.
Great going, kid.
I snuck into this room right here.
Hey, that's the princess's bedroom. What else were you trying to steal? Leo, you sandsy dog.
Be serious for a second.
I'm just yanking your chain. Anyway, if you remember that room, then you can warp there. Let's go.
You're coming along?
Yeah.
This crystal ball is missing a few parts. Plus, your father had it for a while. Those parts may be squirreled away in that toy box you mentioned.
A toy box?
Oh,
Are we headed to
You
the
said
toy
main
box
one's
in the
capital
capital?
of the queendom, right? Come on then. Let's get a move on.
Alright. Zineker joined the party. Alright, cool. Alright, well, what do you have? You're looking slightly more alive there and less gray than you do in normal. Iron Knuckles. Okay. So you're a punchy sort of guy? Earth attack. Alright. How's your defense? 139. Oh, your defense better than mine is. So you don't need defense up. Alright, well, I mean, for the moment, let's just go with an attack up and see what happens. Oh, and I need to... The Bloody Sword, I mean, the turn attack up, the slowly increasing attack power was kind of cool. Alright, let's see. I want to warp over... pop over to Owen's shop. I just want to see if there's any story beats talking to them. Because Leo said, I keep wanting to call him Van or something. Or Vaughn. Like, no. It's not Vaughn. Anyway, he said something about telling them. Something I gotta tell you. Something about Kina and Cheryl. What? My darling Kina. Don't worry, Owen. I'll do everything I can to get her back. ... There must be something an old man can do to help. Easy there. It'll break Kina's heart if you're not safe when she gets back. All right, Leo. But I must do something. Any cool equipment? Okay. Where's the dude with the scrub brush head? Oh, he's probably... Is he still in the, penthouse suite? Hello. So don't take this the wrong way, but... Where's the princess, you villain? What have you done with her? To tell you the truth... You irresponsible man-child! You've lost my dear princess! Sebastian, listen. I'll save Kina and Cheryl, I promise. Pah, do you promise? Pah, I say! Swear to me! Swear to me that you'll save her upon pain of death! Oh, princess, there must be some way in which I can assist in your rescue. Ah, the family jewel might be useful. There's something I must give you later. Do return in due time. Okay, alright, so we've got to come back to him for something else. Alright, fine. Anything else that I need to do? I can't think of anything else, any story beats that I need to go hit up. So, I guess that's it for now. I think that's going to call it a night for me and end of the video. Sort of a weird one here just because I've had to chop it up and re-record that memory bit. So, anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching the video. Sorry, I'm tired and I'm a little discombobulated. Thanks for watching the video. Please leave a like. If you're not already one of my subscribers, please consider clicking the link. Clicking the little button. It's free to you and gets you notifications when new content is coming out. I still try my best to put out, 3, 4, 5 videos a week, depending on the series and how long each of them is, and what else is going on. So hopefully, this is watching these playthroughs is a good vibe for you, and you're enjoying the game and my experience with it, I hope. So anyway, leave a comment. Let me know what you think so far, and hope to see you in future videos. Thanks a lot. Hope everybody's having a great day. Bye.